soft close cabinetry, glass splashbacks, plus a brilliant butler's pantry, extending past the lengthy breakfast bench. The open plan meal zone spans through to the huge family room, while substantial windows extend your vision out to the spectacular al fresco entertaining zone, comforted by outdoor heating and shade blinds, overlooking the solar-heated in-ground pool with adjacent sun deck. Providing the family with flexibility, a large lounge room offers the versatility to configure as a living zone, teenage retreat, or fourth robed bedroom, featuring an attractive bay window with plantation shutters. While the remaining 3 robed bedrooms include the master with walk-in robe and ensuite, supplemented by a family bathroom, separate toilet and laundry, further enhanced by ducted heating, evaporative cooling, electric security shutters, garden shed plus a double garage. Positioned in a quiet court on approximately 641 square metres.
Well, one thing we're delivering upon today is certainly great court locations, and Maree Court certainly no exceptions to that rule. Beautifully presented, fabulous feature wall, but of course that's the part that we love the most, and that is that great outdoor entertaining area, pergola flowing out the swimming pool as well. So great for entertaining, great for lifestyle, great for families. So certainly great buyers, a fabulous opportunity. Once again, we are calling for a settlement of 180 days time, so 6 months to get everything in order. Certainly give you plenty of time to catch up with Jazzy, get that finance, make sure he gets you a cracking deal on the loan areas. Again, just a reminder, if you go and see Jazzy, and look after you as well. Now, one thing I also neglected to mention earlier, Dora Picaro from Emerald Conveyancing here as well. So if you need any assistance regarding the conveyance of the settlement of a property or any questions pertaining to contract of sale, Dora is here to not only keep me on track when it comes to the bidding, but also to assist you with that conveyancing and that legal representation if you like as well. So have a chat to Dora today. So ladies and gentlemen, again, here we go. We've seen how it's done. Who's going to start me off again? What do we say? At 770, great start. At $770,000. At 770 now, again 20 the call now. Here we go. At 770,000, 20,000 in the rise. Raise your hand, mate, number, bid, call. I don't mind how we do it. At $770,000. At 770 it is now. In or out, need to know quickly though. At 770,000. At 770 it is. Here we go again. At $770,000. At 770 now. Here we are. What do we say? In or out? At $770,000. 800,000. Good bid there. At 800,000. 20 back if you like. At 820, at 820, at $820,000. At 820, that must be the 800 corner. I've heard that one yelled out twice down there. At $820,000. At 820 now, here we go, what do we say? And back again if you will. At $800,000. In or out, sorry, at $820,000. At 820 now, at $820,000. I had a moment of panic up the front here as I dropped $20,000. At 820 it is. At 820 now, here we go again. What do we say? At $820,000. Bidding right now. Get you up the back there now. At $820,000. Here we go then, buyers. At $820,000. First call then, buyers at 820. Second call at $820,000. For the third and final call at $820,000. Need to know quickly. 840. At 40 it is. At 40 straight back again. I beg your pardon? You take one. I'll take it. Definitely take a 20. At 840. At 840 now. At $840,000. Here we go again. At $840,000 now. Here we go. What do we say? Round me up to 860. At 840 I have. At $840,000 now. What do we say, buyers? Here's the chance and opportunity now. At $840,000. 2 whenever more can join in. At $840,000. At 840 the call now. Here we go again. What do we say? $840,000. Are we done? Are we finished here? At $840,000. In around, need to know quickly though, at $840,000. 50. At 50 I'll take it 10. At 50 go. At 850,000. At 850 now, still love to see a 20 up the back there now. At 850. At 850 it is now. At $850,000. At 850 now in around, here we go again. At $850,000. Yes, no, maybe, quickly though. At 850. At $850,000. 850 now. Might have been the one. At $850,000. Call you then, buyers. At $850,000. At 850 now for the first call. At $850,000. for the second call at $850,000. For the third and final call at $850,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent? Surely not now. At $850,000. I need to know quickly though, David. At $850,000. One moment it is. At $850,000, moment to think. Great bidding opportunity, great buying here, fabulous home, great location, ready to move, ready to enjoy. What do we say? Are we done? Have we got your best now? Here's the time to speak up, ladies and gentlemen, now. At $850,000. At $850 now, are we done? At $850,000. Are we all silent now? At $850,000. Yes, no. Are we done? Pretty sure that's just a moment now, Dave. Just clicking over. At $850,000. At $850 now. At $850,000. What do we say? At $850,000. Moment to think. Let's get that music up. Let's have a little think music. Hold that thought just a moment. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. What do we say? Have you thought about that 10 a little bit more? No? It's 55. At 55 we go. At 60 straight. 56. At 56. At $856,000. At $856,000. Let's keep it moving again. What do we say? At $856,000. At $856 now. At $856,000. I need to know quickly though. At $856,000. Are we done? Finished and silent now. In or out? Quickly though, guys. At $856,000. Still see those discussions taking place. At $856. At $856,000. Here we go. What do we say? In or out? At $856,000. Are we done? Just a slight little technical hitch on the screen there, my kids. There we go, there we go. At $856,000. At $856 now. Are we done? Quickly. At $856,000. Call it now. At $856,000 for the first call then, guys. At $856,000. For the second call. At $856,000. For the third and final call. At $856,000. Are we all done? All finished, all silent. Well, again, guys, we might just hold that over just for a moment. We'll keep the discussions alive and, again, keep moving forward. But before we do so, move on to lot number 6 in your order of sales. So we'll just hold that one there. The team are around. Make sure you make yourself known.